Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a video that I've seen going around YouTube. I'm actually not sure who created it, so if I can find that out I will leave them down below. But this is going to be my £1,000 in my case fantasy cart. So obviously the kind of main version of this video has been going around is the $1,000 Sephora Fantasy Cart. But two things: I am in the UK, which means that the currency here is pounds, so that's the currency I'm going to use because I've been searching kind of local websites here. And then the second off, Sephora isn't available here, so I just decided to kind of do this as an open kind of version of this. So from any website is $1,000 fantasy cart. But before we jump into that, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you in the family. But let's just jump into the products. So I have my list here on my phone, so if I look down, that's what I'm looking at, and I will try to insert some pictures here so you can see what I'm talking about. But the first item on my list is going to be the largest item, and it's actually a lot of different single eyeshadows, and they all come from Cleona. So I'm actually waiting for an order from them. I think it's supposed to arrive now in August, but I've seen on their Instagram and also in their update emails, so they are a little bit delayed, so it might be in September. But I ordered them back in, I think, first week of June, so it's been a while since I put that order in, but I can't wait to get them. And basically the first amount is going to be for the remaining of the stained glass collection, because I just am obsessed with them. I already have a massive wish list of more shades that I want to pick up, and obviously I haven't tried them out yet, but everything I heard about them are just good things. So that is going to be the first kind of item, and obviously it is quite a large collection. There are a lot of eyeshadows in this collection, but it's just more of a kind of collector's item, as well as just an amazing formula that I haven't seen anywhere else. I know some other indie brands do similar things, so there might be similar formulas, but I haven't tried them. And obviously also in mainstream makeup, this kind of multi-chrome formula isn't available. So that is going to be the first item, and that's a whopping £568. That's how much the remaining amount would be. And obviously this is a Canadian brand, so the website is in Canadian dollars. So what I just did is I converted all of the amounts to pounds. And then also from them I had a little quick look, and the second items from Cleona I would try is two of their duochromes. I kind of put them in to kind of fill out the amount at the end, because I just had a few pounds left at the end when I put all of it in. And what I decided to add was the singles, the duochromes singles in Soul and Arcana. So I will insert pictures of those as well, and they add up to £8 together. So that's everything I have from Cleona in my fantasy cart. And the next brand we're going to move into is Natasha Denona, and I have two items from her that I would like to pick up. The first item is the gold palette, and I currently have the Metropolis palette and I absolutely love it. And when I was buying that, I was kind of going between buying the gold palette and the Metropolis palette, but I decided to go with the Metropolis palette because it had more kind of shades, and since it was my first time trying Natasha Denona, I just wanted to go with that one. So that is going to be the first item, and the gold palette is just amazing. I've heard amazing things about it again. I think most people have tried it absolutely love it, so that's why I want to pick that up. The second item is the Bloom blush, and this actually isn't that expensive for being Natasha Denona. It's only £16, and that isn't much at all, especially comparing it to other brands. But I think it is a mini blush, so it's not massive, but I barely go through blush anyway. But I heard Angelica Nyqvist speak about this, and basically I just wanted to pick it up ever since, because it just seems like such a beautiful blush. And although I have so many blush in my collection, I definitely don't need any more. This is just something that I am really interested in picking up. So the blush is £16 like I mentioned, and the palette would be 111. The next brand that I'm very interested in right now is Charlotte Tilbury. I made an order from them I think last month, and I picked up quite a few things, and there are definitely more things from her that is on my wish list, so I added them onto my fantasy cart. So the first item would be the Bronze Blushing Beauty Kit, which includes the Pillow Talk blush, or it includes a blush and the Film Star Bronze and Glow duo. Those are both items that I wanted to pick up for a really long time, and the shade that I wanted to pick up the blush in is Pillow Talk, and obviously the Bronze and Glow I would probably go with in Light. So that is the kit on her website, and it retails for £63.20. So that is the next item. And also from Charlotte Tilbury, I would love to pick up the Airbrush bronzer. I again only heard good things about this bronzer, and it just seems really good. Also, I don't have too many bronzers in my collection, so I feel like it would be a great addition. It's probably something that I will pick up in the future, but I just want to work through a few more bronzers beforehand. But yeah, if I could have £1,000 to spend, I will definitely pick this up, and this retails for £39. So next up we have a few lipsticks from her that I would love to pick up. So I already picked up I think 4 of her lipsticks, and I love them all. I talked about maybe doing a first impression with Charlotte Tilbury, but I decided not to because I have a lot of videos scheduled already for the next month. So I just went ahead and used them, and I absolutely love all of them. So I would want to pick up some more if I had £1,000 to spend. And to start with, I have another kit to talk about, because she does the kits for the Matte Revolution formula, and it comes with 3 lipsticks, and I would like to pick them up in MI Kiss, which I think used to be Bond Girl, but they changed the name. The other one is Walk of No Shame, which I think was used to be called Walk of Shame, and then lastly Miss Kensington. So those are the 3 lipsticks from the Matte Revolution formula that I would like to pick up. The 4 that I did pick up were all from that formula before, so there aren't too many more in that formula that I would like to pick up. I think there are a few, but in this list I didn't want to just overwhelm it with one type of product. So those are the 3 lipsticks from that formula that I would like to pick up, and that would retail for £67.50. So next up we have 2 more kind of kits, and that is 2 kind of lipstick lip liner kits from Charlotte Tilbury. So the first one is the Stone Rose lip kit, and the second one is the Bitch Perfect lip kit. Both of those lipsticks are from the KISSING formula, and I can't remember what lip liners come with them, but I put that up on the screen. So I would love to pick those 2 up, and they both retail for £38 each. And then we have one final lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury that I would love to pick up, and that is another KISSING formula in the shade Penelope Pink, and that last lipstick retails for £25. And then we have the very last product that's on my £1,000 fantasy cart wish list, and that is the Huda Beauty Light Nude Obsessions palette. I've been loving the look of this palette since it first came out. I've been thinking about it. I think initially when it came out I liked it, but I wasn't really interested in picking it up. However, recently I've just been loving kind of smaller palettes and having like a capsule type of product to have when I travel and things like that, and also used to throw in a makeup bag. And the color story of this palette is just amazing, and I feel like this would be like my perfect everyday palette, because I love those kind of mauvey rosy tones, and they seem to have really nice pops of colors that I do enjoy. So that would be the palette that I would like to pick up from her. It's basically the only Huda Beauty palette that I've been interested in, at least the Obsessions palettes. I was interested for a while in the Mercury Retrograde palette, but I decided not to pick that up, and I feel like from the reviews that I heard, I'm glad I didn't, because I feel like Huda Beauty, from what I've heard, is a bit hit and miss with the shadows, but the Light Nude Obsessions palette I've only heard good things about. So that would be the last product. So that last palette retails for £27, which brings the total to £1,000 7 pence. So now I went slightly over, but again with for example Cleona, that is a conversion rate, so that will go up and down. So I just kind of decided that would be okay, and it's barely anything. It's 7 pence. So yeah, that is it for this video. I know that, like I said, I did it a bit differently than other people because obviously I'm not in the US, and I just wanted to make it more kind of fitting to my life and what I would actually pick up if I got a certain amount of money. But obviously the pound to dollar rate is a bit higher, so I think compared to other people's wish lists, it might be a little bit more money, but yeah, I'm just thought that this would be the best way to do it. But that, I guess, was all for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and let me know down below what item is highest on your wish list right now. Otherwise, please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye guys!